nauseous, head full of words that are nonsense. Honest, I think my fucking tonsils are rotting. Bong rips, sick of taste of blood when I'm coughing. Coffins lay you in the dirt on some pog shit. Toxic when I spit, I wanna see a mosh pit. Goblets full of blood drained from the prophets. Shaman, where's your fucking mind? Have you lost it? Ballin', gotta get them bites that are calling. Chopping off the brick, ounces are falling. Boxing in the ring with me is like Ollie. Offspring from the goddess known as Kali. Cocky bitches ain't no Kegos you can't copy. Frosty, colder than the ice in my coffee. Shotty chunks of me flying from the body like Lottie Dottie. We likes to party. Follow me if you wanna see more dead. Bumpin' 3-6 with 3 6s on my forehead. Got the whole squad, might just show up at your doorstep. Bite down on the barrel or you're gonna get force fed. Tales from the crib, bitch, we like to keep it morbid. Summon up a demon every time I am recorded. Acid on my tongue and I think it's that absorbed in. Got a bad habit that I have to keep supporting.
Look at the devil, she's licking her lips. The most beautiful thing that I've ever witnessed. Just patiently waiting to see if I slip. Follow my gut and don't fall for the tricks. Stay silent, I entered the land of the giants. Fought with the lions and studied the tyrants. Required techniques that I need to get higher. Nashville till I die and so lives my empire.
Place no trust in a rustic, distorted course justice. A government issued assumptions. Spiral out of cycles of thoughts unadjusted. See it all in flux on the brunt of destruction. And my boy Shaman needs no introduction. Vivid supply and production. Now with instructions for bringing the ruckus from lust to republic. I'm the last Caesar Augustus. Throw away your shaken favorite t-shirts. Bring the massacre with the berserk reaver. Hit him with the lyrical street sweeper. We turn it up and swerving. Burning this bitch down to the Federal Reserve. Skyscraper coffins under tree dirt. No revolution, no rights constituted. We're natural disasters on dope and tequila. Feel the NSA watching me sipping on Hennessy. So terrorists threat levels don't escalate. Taxing your dinner plate for military control. 2-for-1 deals on wars. Getting Baghdad with these verses. My democracy is highly coercive. I'm higher than debt ceilings. Split off them 5th degrees. Insurgency stoops a civil disturbance. Shit about to break like a truce with the red man. Bitch, come and find me if you think that I'm a threat. Then find me on the block, lock in with the left hand. One leg sleeve rolled up on the sweatpants. I'ma put the fence band into use. Crash the gas system like bandicoots. All my mans got cannons and they letting them loose. That's just how stupid man is do.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I want to ask you a question. How many times have you apologized for something that you said or done in the heat of the moment that you ended up regretting? Are there some changes you would make if you had the chance? There comes a time in all of our lives when we must take the high road and hold our peace. Sometimes it's better to not say what's on our mind than to end up hurting someone because of our words or actions.
The time it takes to heal has never been so long. If time heals all the wounds, we're better off left scarred. The time it takes to heal has never been so long.
Lost some friends to this hip-hop, but I had to flip-flop. Now I can't stop, cause my shit's hot. Made a fucking banger for the haters. Put my faith in new wage, now we major. You used to hang with your fake chains and your fuck face. It's a shame that we came from the same place, taking different ways for the same stakes. On a different page for another day, but that's how it goes. Life's a miracle, it's a merry-go-round, take that literal. Why can't we all just reach our pinnacle and take the time just to stop being cynical? If time can heal the pain, then we can make the change. Take the blindfold off so you can see these things. Catch fallen angels just to fix their wings. Going extinct is a human being.
Many of the biggest changes that have ever been made in this history has happened because one single person decided to stand up and speak out about something. But if only one person could do all this, then what can 2 or 3 people accomplish? The actions you take define who you are.
Time heals all those were better off left gone. The time it takes to heal has never been so long. If time heals all those were better off left gone. The time it takes to heal has never been so long.
Same old story, they don't tell it anymore. No, I think she don't feel me anymore. Still fighting over nothing, then we're back to fucking taking nothing, then we turn it right back into something. Same old story, they don't tell it anymore. No, I think she don't feel me anymore. Still fighting over nothing, then we're back to fucking taking nothing, then we turn it right back into something. I'm quick to the draw, they call you on some whack shit, and it causes reactions. I'm not mad, I just wish it didn't happen. I'm really glad that we still have this passion, chosen as my golden token. Word is the bond to never be broken. You already know, my soul is asleep, but now it's awoken. Let's keep this shit going. They say it happens for a reason. I learned to cope with my demons. Yes, I know who my team is, and we don't fuck with leeches. Title is mine for the keeping. As long as I'm breathing, we're gonna stay eating. I meant to say feasting, we're gonna stay feasting. So know when you see us, the city is ours for the keeping. Same old story, they don't tell it anymore. Now I think she don't feel me anymore. Still fighting over nothing, then we're back to fucking taking nothing, then we turn it right back into something. Same old story, they don't tell it anymore. Now I think she don't feel me anymore. Still fighting over nothing, then we're back to fucking taking nothing, then we turn it right back into something. There's some things that I must do, so I know I gotta trust you. She know about my plug too, but she lives by them plugs, so it's
Why don't we die here by my side? Out for the night, we will survive. We gotta taste that just to know we're alive. Stand up for something, we know that is right.
same old story, they don't tell it anymore. Now I think she don't feel me anymore. Still fighting over nothing, then we're back to fucking taking nothing, then we turn it right back into something. Same old story, they don't tell it anymore. Now I think she don't feel me anymore. Still fighting over nothing, then we're back to fucking taking nothing, then we turn it right back into something.
Same old story, we don't tell it anymore. Turn it right back into something.
It's not the life I chose, it's not the path I take. Now I'm knocking on the devil's gates, what do I do now? What do I do now? While my head's in the clouds. It's not the life I chose, it's not the path I take. Now I'm knocking on the devil's gates. What do I do now? What do I do now? While my head's in the clouds. Different strokes for different folks and I'm in overtime. Smoking blunts like it's no joke, I gotta slow my mind. Getting bitches hit a lick, that be like all the time. Pop that pussy on my dick, that shit feels so divine. It's just a feeling that I thought we shared, nobody knew. Put them other guys to shame and had to follow through. But that ain't nothing new, I spread my wings and left the coop. Nothing left for you to prove, that's why I cut you loose. I reminisce about how fucked up that your image is. Getting blackout drunk, you can't finish your sentences. That's why I had no problem ever even ending it. So now I'm stacking Benjamins and you're just spending them. Learn from my mistakes, I will do what it takes. I love myself enough to know I never wanna see your face. To set the record straight, I'm a heavyweight. I don't negotiate about my dinner plate. It's not the life I chose, it's not the path I take. Now I'm knocking on the devil's gates. What do I do now? What do I do now? While my head's in the clouds. It's not the life I chose, it's not the path I take. Now I'm knocking on the devil's gates. What do I do now? What do I do now? While my head's in the clouds. Up in the air, we don't give a fuck, we don't give a fuck. Get a fade and hit a lick for a brick. We don't give a fuck, we don't give a fuck. Talking shit, get your head split real quick. We don't give a fuck, we don't give a fuck. You didn't know it, but we did with your bitch. We don't give a fuck,
We don't give a fuck, we don't give a fuck.
catch a fuck with it the squad don't like, and we'll have to shoot 'em up, and we'll have to shoot 'em up. Got some money and a few bad bitches, but that never is enough, that never is enough. They want me dead or in jail and that's fucked up. Who do I have left to trust? Only me with this weed and this lean, till my body turns to dust. People say Shaman's on some sick shit. Blood lean in my cup, blood lean in my cup. Dragon blade down my veins, go insane. Put morphine in the cut. Walk inside of the club with the blunt and two middle fingers up, and two middle fingers up. Met a girl that's in love with the drugs, so I give her what she wants. In the backseat, blunts up in the air. We don't give a fuck, we don't give a fuck. Get a fade and hit a lick for a brick. We don't give a fuck, we don't give a fuck. Talking shit, get your head split real quick. We don't give a fuck, we don't give a fuck. You didn't know it, but we dipped with your bitch. We don't give a fuck,
We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. Rolling in the lack, 2 pounds beside 2 bodies in the back. Coming for your stacks, teach you how to act when I'm blasting at the trap. Get to stepping on my track, you'll never do jack when I'm running all these laps. My squad is in all black, sold our soul to Satan and we made ourselves. Rolling in the lap, 2 pounds beside 2 bodies in the back. Coming for your stacks, teach you how to act when I'm blasting at the track. Get to stepping off my track, you'll never do jack when I'm running all these laps. My squad is in all black, sold our souls to Satan and we made ourselves.
There's no do or die in suicide. There's no do or die in suicide. There's no do or die in suicide. There's no you and I in suicide. A human eye is a clueless eye. A human eye is a clueless eye. A human eye is a clueless eye. Never be sober until it's over. I'll never be sober until it's over. I'll never be sober until it's over. A human eye is a clueless eye. Another cut, that's all on me. That's all I see, that's all my team. Another cut, that's all on me. Another cut, that's all on me. Lost no faith in humanity, lost all faith in humanity. I see the white light, I see the white light, I see the white light, I see the white light. The same old people try to hold me down, but now just look how far I've got without them. You'll never keep this dog inside a pound. Been around the block, did some fucked up shit, and got caught. Emptied out the clip in my Glock, now the barrel's hot. Taking shots of liquor till my liver stops. If I die tonight, please don't call the cops. Just tell my mom and pops that I love you very much. I'm sick of being tough, this life is rough. I've had enough, the smallest things always leave the biggest cuts. What the fuck we fighting for? We're already in a war. Skeletons beneath the floor turn me into Skeletor. And I think it's really funny how the same old people try to hold me down, but now just look how far I've got without them. You'll You'll never keep this dog inside a pound. Desperate times calls for desperate measures, but I know this better than ever, so never let up when you're under pressure. Desperate times calls for desperate measures, but I know this better than ever, so never let up when you're under pressure.
Feeling melancholy, hardly ever sober. Hit my soldiers, Motorola chirping. Know some niggas in the streets of service, swerving off the liquor. The bars are double-edged. Freedom in my prison, demon and benediction. I wanna christen this rain dance, advanced financial. I'm feeling so expeditious. The gutter has left me vicious, paranoid and suspicious. Fool me, that's preposterous. New world obelisk, ambitious to say the least. A monster without a leash. See these horns and I think these demons need to be exercised. Cause I know my mom look at me and see my father's eyes, but I can't apologize when I see her take care of my fam without compromise. Nothing to live for, but plenty to die for. Like Drizzy, you know I'ma light up like July 4th. So I think it's really funny how